Hi, my name is Kaisha Martin, and this is my story on IVF. I decided to make this short little video to give a little more understanding of what is IVF. IVF is just a procedure that that women have, pertaining to conceiving a baby. So IVF does not mean that you cannot have kids. No. IVF means that there's something wrong with your tubes. And this is my story. So I had an ectopic pregnancy in my left tube, and it caused me to have it removed because it erupted inside me. And I was bleeding internally and I was going to die, but I didn't because I'm here. Hey. And now my right tube is scarred. So it keeps getting stuck inside of my right tube. So that's why I have to have IVF to pass the tubes. So that way it sits in the uterus nice and pretty and you can have a baby. But I don't think this is discussed in the African American community that IVF is okay and there's nothing wrong with you. So I'm talking to my African American women that there's nothing wrong with you. If you have to go through IVF, you're not alone in this situation. And it is stressful. It is emotional. It is everything that words can't describe, especially if you're not going through it. So I just want our African American women to know that it is okay to express how you're feeling on your journey through this. And I will be posting more videos as I go through this procedure. But IVF is definitely a hit or a miss. And I just want you guys to know, if it's a miss, don't give up. Don't give up. And if people try for years and years and years and wind up having kids through IVF. And if it's not successful, there's other means out there that you can have. So you can be a foster mom, you can be adopted mom, and these kids are yours. When you adopt a baby, that's your baby. Okay, you didn't push him or her out, but that's your baby. And the reason why I say this, because I don't want women out there to lose hope, to feel like they're never going to be a mom. Because I'm a stepmom and I feel like a mom. I do everything a mom does. I'm mom number 2, and I'm 1,000% okay with that. So I'm just letting you guys know that you can still be a mom. There's so many means out there and ways out there that you can be a mom. So if the IVF don't work, don't feel like that's your last option. And if it do work, then you have so much to be grateful for and so much to look forward to. And it's the process. It's the process that I just want to explain, that it's hard and it's emotional. And I just really, really need you women out there to understand there's nothing wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with you. You just need a little help. And everybody needs a little help in any kind of way. This is just a different way that we need help. And because the Caucasians out there, they have a support group about this. Versus, well, to my knowledge, African American women that look like you and that look like me don't have this. They don't have it. They feel like, oh, you can't have kids? What's wrong with you, girl? Or, they make it seem like IVF is a bad thing. And it's not. It really is not. There's nothing for you to be ashamed of. I'm not ashamed. I'm stressed. I'm scared. I'm nervous for the whole procedure, but the last thing I am is ashamed. So don't feel ashamed. Do not feel ashamed. And if you want to talk about it, girl. If you want to cry about it, girl. But don't feel ashamed. Because God put IVF on this planet for women to have kids. And think about how popping you are, that your man or yourself paid the amount of money that they paid to have a whole human. So Think about that. That's popping, you know? You popping. So just know that there's nothing to be ashamed of and everything's going to be okay.